tea.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. Oh, and you know what? I have to. What I want to do is show that again, so we get it on the video. Because I'm going to give you the video. We're going to put it on your flash drive.
Okay.
All right. So
so you move.
I'm gonna. You can stay there. You know what? You just
okay.
over. Be very careful because I broke one sculpture last night, and I stood up late trying to fix it. And you know what? I used alcohol that I had bought 3 years ago, and it was dead. I bought it at Ace. It degraded.
You should drink it before.
I don't drink alcohol. And I couldn't believe it. I called them and I said, "What happened to this alcohol? It never happened before." Oh, it degrades. Did you ever hear of alcohol degrading?
No.
It's denatured alcohol. I use it in a lamp. Okay, it's used in hospitals and whatever.
Was it open?
No, it was sealed in a can. I mean,
I don't understand that.
and it degraded for 3 years. It has like a funny odor
Only
to
3
it.
years.
Yeah. I put it in the lamp and it wouldn't light.
Water for alcohol.
Well, I called them and then they said, "Oh no, it degrades." And then I went over to the sculpture store and I told him what happened. He said, "I never heard of anything like that." I said, "Neither have I." And I've been using that alcohol for 30 years. Anyway, this is the cravat I'm making for Croatia. Now this is called the Ševernica. What's this called, the checker?
Šahovnica.
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 Šahovnica. Okay, I was close.
So Cravat is something else.
Okay, so this is the cravat, and it goes on. I don't know if you can see it, but
I'll move.
this is no, it's all right. This is a topography of Croatia, and the cravat grows up out of Croatia, and we see all the blue water around it, clear, pristine, beautiful water.
Will be water here?
No.
No.
But I was thinking, this would make a great fountain in the square with mosaics in the bottom of the fountain and a cravat. I don't know, it could be a bronze cravat. See, I tried to explain this to Nikola. I said I could make a nice fountain. We would have all the artisans from Croatia do it. I can give you ideas and you can pick out whatever you want. This could be on the bottom of a pool, for fountain, all mosaic of Croatia, right? With Rijeka up there, just a special little place for you.
You could put little tanks here and then put water, real water here.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
You do whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is for Croatia.
Let's see how it fits in. Let's see how it fits in.
Oh, that's what you did over at Daddazio.
Yeah.
Right, this is amazing. Yeah.
What's the business going on? How's the business going on?
Yeah, this is Nenad tying one on. Right? Alright, I'm going to go put the espresso on and make some tea. 2 green teas, right?
2 green teas and 2 cappuccinos.
And I don't have any soap.
Espresso.
Did you make the door handles on all of the shops of Croatia?
Where?
In Croatia, every single shop, Croatia shop, from Busic has like a bronze door handle that's made like a cravat.
No, I didn't know
looks exactly like this or something that you would make.
Really? They must be beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
There's one in Russia. A Russian artist sent me one. It's beautiful.
There is a photo, I think.
Is this, yeah, would you please, because Nikola didn't tell me about that. Is it something recent?
No, it's been there for a long time.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, door handle.
I designed a door pull for Tino Kozma, who's dead now. He had a shop on Fifth Avenue about 20 years ago, and he was interested. So I modeled in wax 4 or 5 different, and then he closed the store and left. And nothing ever happened. But there, you know what else has a door handle is Joseph A. Bank. I think in their Baltimore store they had one, but it's not really that great. It's okay, but the one you're describing is really nice.
I'll see if I can find a photo or something.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Yeah, I think that's great.
I love this one with the trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
It looks similar to something that you would make. It's very wavy and.
That's good. That's good because it represents the fabric.
Yeah.
How much would you sell this one with the trumpet?
That's 150,000.
150,000.
Yeah. But I can do a deal.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like gallery price. That's like the gallery price. But if, depending on who it is, I can do a deal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let me take some, I can look around, talk. Look on
Amazing environment.
that's really
It's a home.
interesting.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What do you think? You're dealing with a chip here? Treba kupiti to u Saboru, negdje bi ga izloženo, u Saboru ili ovako ili u komori, u gospodarskoj komori.
This is Mama Cravat.
This is what?
It's a big mama.
Big Mama.
Yeah.
Što isto bronca tu.
Yeah.
A ovo su gipse, od toga će napraviti broncu.
So when did you start doing this?
A, ne, 33 godine.
And how did you discover the Croatian connection?
A tu pitaj ga, ja sam ga već pitao, zaboravio. Nick,
Yes.
how did you start to make cravat?
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah.
How do I start?
How did you start to make
Well, how was
cravat?
it
Oh,
the Croatian
what was the
connection?
inspiration?
Oh, the Croatian connection, I was telling your son. When I saw the installation around the arena in Pula, that was my connection. I said, this is so fantastic. I have to talk to the guy who did it. So I called Croatia. I called and I spoke to someone there because Marion doesn't speak English. I called and then I emailed, and then Nikola got back to me because Nikola speaks English. And I said, that's a fantastic installation. I've never seen anything so imaginative and so well done. Because I watched the whole thing. It was filmed from a helicopter.
Yeah.
The 1,700 people, I think, were involved in it. Wrapping that huge piece of fabric that rolled right into the parking lot. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
And when was that?
Probably
20 years ago? Or
97, 2004. It was a while ago. Maybe, I don't know, I'd have to look. I have the video.
Yeah.
I copied everything because I just thought it was. It's up online, but it doesn't have the proper title, so you can't. It's something. It has a strange title to it. It's mistitled, so you can't really, cravat around. Maybe cravat around the Pula arena. Maybe. Oh, how nice! Let me get my glasses. How's this smell?
Very interesting. It's good.
This is the green tea. What's that? This what you like?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, let me see that. This is really.
There's this photo.
That's the one I have.
There's also the next one here.
I have an image of a sculpture just like that. It's used as a door.
There's legolithic letters on it.
The megalithic. I think someone in Russia may have copied that, but I saw something similar to that, and it's attached to the glass. And it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Very nice.
Can you email them to me?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I get an email?
Your card is on here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to make this tea for you guys, and I have the espresso coming. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'll email it to you.
That's really nice.
On živi s tim. On živi s tim.
On je počeo to raditi prije nek što je znao za Hrvat.
Za
Hrvatsku vezu.
Ali honors Croatia, škotske to sve.
Da.
Imamo nekog koji nije Hrvata, to radi. Kućiš bolje, čovječe.
Ja.
Razumiješ?
Ja.
Me?
Yeah.
A
Absolutno.
naši te tukci ne znaju to iskoristiti.
Da.
nije do sada sam ništa. Zanimljiv ovaj džingl, ne?
Da.
Ti mi vjeruje. Stvari kandidati su oni, kad žena to zagrabi, biti nešto odradi.
Ja. Ja, ona nije...
To samo ruči.
Da.
Što šnjokac pomarala.
Yep. Yep.
To je vrijeme u pitanju, znaš, vrijeme čak može.
Ja.
Ne možeš doći sad na čunu na kraj, nego moraš s druge strane doživiš nešto što nisi doživio prije.
Da, čak. Nesi ne?
To se snima. To se snima.
Yeah. Do you feel like trying some apple crisp that he made? Some like
Joseph, apple crisp?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
If you didn't take it, I would take his.
Well, I can give you double if you want double.
Wow.
You want some?
I'll just take a spoonful from my father.
Okay. I met your sister, you know.
Oh yeah?
Fino što je toplo ovdje.
Onda je previše odnosno.
Odgovara je malo.
Zrak je malo teško. Ja sam onda nekad to ne otvara. Ovo je dupi slijeva.
To je dobro, to je kravata.
Sve je kravata. Sve njega živete kravata. Njega ćemo objesiti.
You want some yogurt with that? On it?
Whatever
Whatever you recommend.
Yeah.
Whatever you recommend.
Gdje bi trebalo napraviti da ovo sve izloži? Ja pisam, trenutka ženja kravata.
Da.
I što je dobro ovo su? Sa šeširom. Cowboy, ne? Ovo već je bron samo što se nije popitam malo.
Ne.
Ko što da napraviti? Skupa.
Da. Koliko je rekao dana košta? 150 čeka.
Ja sam sigurno da ne vidamo da se povrlo. To se sigurno može.
A kako sam povezao sa ovim našima? Šta on se to odlično?
To sve pokušamo prodati. Strukturu.
To je odlično.
Sad se dogovorimo, oni što će da u kolekciju tu. Ne, uzeli čak i nisu. Oni ti odošli u Cravat, najdi. Akademija Cravat za strukturu. Znači, to ne bio sam došli. Samo kravate da se radi. Ne odlučuje nove pripane. Svaki ima svoj tek.
There you go.
Holy smoke.
Thank you.
Have a bite. Maybe another bite. Now you're
amazing.
Good.
Yeah, really good. There's no sugar added to this. It's interesting how somebody can spend so much time dedicating their time to neckties. And
Evo, this is not really strong.
Oh, that's fine.
So, this is your napkin. And you can use this, you like this little cravat? I have one with pencils over there.
You know what, you can make a bottle opener, like beer opener, cravat.
That's true, that would sell also.
Yeah, you can sell it.
Somebody already did that in Italy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I saw them.
Like
They're really nice. Yeah.
Like, you know, this is for bottles.
Yeah.
Cravat.
Yeah. I saw them and they're really nice. They're really interesting because you can do so much with the architecture of the
So
cravat.
design that and we'll try to find somebody to manufacture in Croatia.
It's a good idea.
And we share the profit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
With bottle opener, you know?
Yeah.
It says Croatia on the cravat.
Yeah.
It's perfect gift for gift shops.
Absolutely. Yeah, to open up some great Croatian wine. I never had Croatian wine before until we did the show where I met him at the Nenad gallery. And the wine they had was from Istria. From, what's that little town? Puna? You have friends there at the winery in Istria. No, not Pula, it's up towards Trieste. I met the family.
Porridge.
I met the whole family and I had their white wine and red wine.
We just gave one Kozlic.
They have it here in Astor Wines. They have some Croatian
Do
wines
they really?
from Istria. I saw that they just got them in a whole new couple of cases.
Is it real expensive?
It's about $20 a bottle, but you get 10% off if you get a case. I'm gonna go check that out later today.
It's
and I'll
worth
tell you
it.
if they have it.
It's worth it. You know? Because that wine is fantastic. I've never had such great wine before like that. It's really, really good. Then I had it again down at Delmonico's because they had a wine tasting today.
So you know Delmonico's for a while?
Well, I met them at Daddazio, and then I went down there and for this wine tasting and olive oil tasting, and I met them. And then when Nicola asked me if I would do a photo shoot, I said absolutely, because he sent me a whole case. And I did a photo op right here in the studio with me, with my camera and everything. And I took pictures of the entire staff and the owners of both restaurants. Delmonico's and the other one, I forget the name of it. Milan owns the...
Milan. Little.
Yeah, Milan. And so I had enough cravats for everyone. And I put the cravats in everybody and they did a nice... It's online. The shots came out really nice. Really nice. In the restaurant, for Cravat Day. So, I did that 5 or 6 years ago. Time goes by fast.
Yep.
It really does. That's how I met them. And I met quite a few people in the Croatian community here. And then Tom Foley sends me emails for the Croatian American Association, or some association with Tom Foley.
Joe Foley.
Or Joe Foley, yeah. So, and he put me up on his website, and everyone knows me right away. He was fooling around there at the gallery with my cravat. Now the one that he was doing the same thing with is in Zurich. That one and this one, Freedom, were in the gallery for it was National Day of Recognition.
Sometimes.
For when Croatia became independent, and it was a celebration for that. And the former consul general invited me to do a show there, and I did. It was right after I came back from the embassy in Washington. I did a show down there for your current president. What's your name?
Colinda.
Colinda. Yeah, I did a show down there on the second floor, and it was really nice. Then I was supposed to move to. I should be living in Zagreb now. I would be. You know, if Todoric came through, but he didn't come through.
I can't believe they didn't take advantage of that opportunity.
I was gonna donate my whole studio and everything to Academia Cravatica, but I had to be funded, and Todoric said, fine, I'll do it. And it wasn't going to cost that much for him. It wasn't going to cost, you know, like he was fined millions of dollars for corruption, you know that. So it was like, I don't know, $100,000 or $75,000. It was nothing. And I was going to put the whole studio there and give it to Academia Cravatica and teach at the University of Zagreb and do foundry work there at the foundry and just, you know, work with the Croatian artists. But they wouldn't go for it.
Crazy.
I don't understand these things sometimes.
The Ministry of Culture should pay for this and bring you there.
Yeah.
And then you create a whole...
I told Nicola, I said, you don't have to use my name. I'll give you ideas of what to do. You take what you want, but I have to pour the water. I'm going to come back with the European, the EU Parliament in Brussels. I got a story about that too.
This is delicious, by the way.
Yep. It's amazing.
Lick the plate now because it's on camera. Can't lick the plate, it's on camera.
Yeah. It's amazing. What else does he do? This is all, everything he's all into this. How does he make money? Yeah.
Something needs to be done.
This is the tea. It's going to steep for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And I'll take your dish. It's the green tea.
Delicious.
Does anyone want honey? Thank you. It's all natural. I mean, I bought the apples yesterday, and I made it yesterday.
Amazing.
And the only sweetener in there is orange juice.
Congrats. Yeah.
You know, and the raisins and whatever, and the oats. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was exceptional. Yeah.
Exceptional.
It's so easy to make. That's why I made it.
Well, once you know.
Yeah.
Once you know, everything becomes easy once you master.
Well, anyway, I submitted a proposal to some official who was handling the artwork. See, that the EU funds artwork for new members. They pay whatever. And I discovered that when there was a big scandal, some Bulgarian artist or Romanian artist, big scandal, and they wanted their money back. So I discovered, I did all my research, so I proposed a huge bronze cravat with water flowing down the front of it and into a pool. And the water represents the beautiful water that you find in Croatia. You know, Croatia's full of water, springs and fountains and all sorts of things. So I created this huge, I think, I don't know, 4 or 5 meter, I mean, big one for the EU. And the front of it is like a contemporary cravat, and behind it is the original cravat that the mercenaries wore for the when they defeated the Spanish in the 30 Years' War in 1648. They had those little things, little cravats like that. So I designed the back of it that way. It would have been, you know, it didn't go. When they did become members, a member of the EU, they used a local, an artist, you know, a painting, just a little painting, and that was it to put up there. But the project I wanted to do would have been cast and made in Zagreb by Croatian sculptors. I would have just been a guiding light, and that's it, you know. And we could have used marble from Croatia for the. I had a whole thing designed, you know, a base, you know, the fountain with this beautiful cravat. It looks like it's suspended from the sky during the day, and then at night it's connected to the stars. It was like beautiful. You know. I didn't go for that. I can't get anywhere.
I believe if you win a grant for EU, it's a little complex, but they do give money.
I know it.
This
was for new members.
Right.
You know,
there's a budget. There's quite a bit of budget to do projects like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a little, it takes a little to organize and submit the
I spent so much time.
There are companies that are involved with that. They do it for you.
Did you want honey or sugar?
No, I'm good.
This is for you.
Thank you.
So, I'm glad you all came. This is really nice. It's a real treat. So I'll leave this here. Okay. If you want more. Would you like more, sir?
No, it was very good. I'm fine.
Okay. Do you want some, like an apple? I have some apples.
We're good.
Okay.
Very good.
Amazing.
It'd be interesting if this cravat back there was like a DNA spiral. In the
So anyway,
middle,
I've been in, constant contact, but not of late, with Mary Busic. Well, Mary doesn't speak English, and I don't speak Croatian, so it was always Nikola. And Nikola is a writer. Do you know Nikola?
Nikola, what is his last name?
Albanese. Yeah, he's the curator and director of the Academia Croatica, and he speaks English, and he writes, and he sends me articles. Could you correct this? Could you do this? Yeah, sure. And I edit them for him in English and then send them back. But ever since you joined the EU, I haven't heard very much from Nikola. Nothing. It's been like dead. But we were always emailing back to his Skype constantly,
Something needs to be done.
And, well...
Something needs to be done. I don't know what exactly, but...
Well, the thing is money.
Yeah, I know.
You can't do anything without money. You need money.
You know what? It would be nice to have one 360-degree picture here.
Yeah.
Of just the people see.
I used to have them out in the hall, but when the building was sold, the new owner said you have to get rid of everything. I had them lined up. There's a stairway going up to the roof. I used to work up on the roof, too. I made a lot of these painted things up on the roof. I had them all along the stairwell and outside. Now I've got them over here stacked up. There are about 150 cravats here. I had more, yeah, you need a video camera to do 360. Nice.
No, just regular camera. 360.
Yeah, this is a very special environment.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Did you see my interview with Jane Lee on ABC TV? Do you want to watch it?
Sure.
It's only 5 minutes.
Sure.
But they came up with a crew. Her boyfriend was the cameraman and the editor, and he's like very famous for making Korean music videos. And they came in at 6 o'clock and they finished at 10 or 11. There was a sound man in the kitchen, giving me a lavalier mic. 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I think it was 10 o'clock, and they did this interview, which was amazing because it came out so well. It was just beautiful. So the video that we're making now only runs 35 minutes because they have a 2 gigabyte card in there, it's a CF card. And when it's finished, what I'll do is I'll download it onto your flash drive so you have it. Okay. The evidence you show your wife.
It's just an everyday piece of clothing they see at the office. But for one New York artist, it's much more than that. Jane Lee has the story.
New York artist Nick Daddazio knows ties.
The tie is my specialty because I like it.
He's made hundreds of them. Tell me about the different materials you use.
I use bronze, denim, blue mesh, orange mesh, canvas, awning, bubble wrap, astroturf, shark repellent stainless steel, fishnet, wool. If I see something I can make a tie from it, I'll just grab it. This one's special is because it came from the original collection. It's one of the first pieces I made. It's called Tie Saxophonist, and it's a necktie from the very tip, which becomes the base of the neck of the sculpture, to the tip of the saxophone.
And this really does look like a saxophone.
Well, thank you very much.
What's this made out of?
This is made out of burlap. And I get this burlap from the coffee store that's down the street.
This is just, it's so authentic. It's down to the folds in the back here. It looks like a real tie. 20 years ago, Nick Daddazio was just another sculpture artist trying to cut it in the Big Apple. What does it mean to you to be a New York artist?
You can't pay the rent and you can't buy food.
Daddazio looked to simple, everyday objects for inspiration, but one thing stood out.
The necktie kept popping up in all my research. And I said, well, what can I do with this necktie? It must be important to our culture because it's everywhere. I tied a necktie and I looked at it and I just examined it. I said, well, it has a back, a front, and a knot, and it has length, it has width, it has thickness to it, it has feeling.
Having found his new muse, Daddazio went to work. He finished his first tie sculpture in 1992.
I got calls from women. You have one in blue, you have one in brown, you have whatever you want.
Early showcases got the ball rolling and had people talking, but not everyone understood exactly what necktie art was.
I had a show at Paul Stewart, Brioni, Mitchell's of Westport. People thought I dipped the necktie in bronze, molten bronze, 3,500 degrees. Now that's dipping, truffles in chocolate.
Then a lucky break.
And I was asked to do a presentation at the Neckwear Association of America, and I went in, I met the board, and I made their annual award for 10 years.
And that's not the only person who asked. Tell me about some of your really famous clients. I know that you've had some pretty big names.
Ralph Lauren is one of them, and he's fantastic. He's a fantastic guy. He loves my work. Versace was wonderful. I made a special piece for him. It's called Thai Ballerina. It's in first position, and he put it in his mansion up on 61st Street, I think it was. And then later, when the family sold his estate and all the paintings and everything, I called I think it was Sotheby's or Christie's, and I asked, if that piece, my piece, was sold at auction, and they said no, the family kept it. I spoke to Donatella after. She said, no, we want it. Could you send us some documentation because we can't find it?
While he's most well known for his sculptural ties, Daddazio's work comes in all shapes and colors.
In 2005, I was inspired to make pop art.
What is this?
It's a slimy octopus on denim. This is a binary piece, binary art. It's a red tie with a binary code on it. It's about 6 feet long.
Okay, pink is my favorite color, so I think I'm going to really like this one.
This is called white flamingo on pink tie. This is the reflector on denim, Italian denim. I use a lot of denim. I love denim. I love to paint on it. I love to attach things to it. And
this is a real head turner.
Yeah, sure. And this is it's made like a regular tie.
We've had a good look at everything, but we still don't know how they're made. So can you take us through the process?
I can take you through one process. Before the piece can become bronze, it has to go through the wax stage. I'm going to light this little lamp here. It's an alcohol lamp. And I'm going to use the flame to warm up this this tool. It's a sculptor's rasp. The temperature of this tool has to be low, can't be really hot to burn through. It has to be just warm enough to make both parts of the wax melt together. When it becomes bronze, it'll look beautiful.
Now that I've watched Nick play around with wax, I get to take a turn.
That's it. A little bit more. Leave it there. Now run that tool right over in here, and you'll see it melt.
It's just as hard as it looks.
But it's not difficult. It really isn't.
And what art legacy would be complete without a showcase for future generations? You mentioned that this particular sculpture could have a spot in a museum. Tell us about that.
Well, some Swiss people bought this sculpture along with 2 other pieces, and they feel that this memorializes a great European invention, one of the greatest inventions in Europe, and that's the necktie. So they want to preserve it and collect more of it, and they're going to build a museum, and they want to name it after me, and my body of work will be there as a foundation for this museum, and I'm very excited about it.
For Uncover New York, this is Jane Lee.
It's not going to happen. They owe me money. They didn't pay for those sculptures, and I'm really ticked. So that deal is like down the roof. I got my sculptures, and I don't have the money.
Do you have that on YouTube or no?
Nah, I don't want to put that on there.
Oh, you don't want one on YouTube?
Nah. I could do it, but I don't want to. I just don't want to.
Yeah,
You like it?
I would put it on Facebook, and I would put it on my my site.
I hate Facebook. I hate all those social media things. I despise them. I loathe them.
Okay.
I have friends of mine who want to put I don't do that. I got into big arguments with friends from my childhood. You know, they would come here and take pictures, and I'd say, please don't. And then they would send me emails. You're up on Facebook. And I said, dude, I call them. I thought I asked you not to do it. You know, I don't like those things at all.
Okay. So, how do we put it on Crown then?
Oh,
how big is the file?
I was just gonna say it can be. I can reduce this because I have